something sinister is shattering the peace of Ratnagon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, or welcome to our channel. I'm Smritee from SS Storyworld, and today I'll be giving my opinions on the book Pedru and the Big Boom, written by Nandita Da Cunha and illustrated by Niharika Shaloy. But before I begin, I'm going to tell you all two things. Number one, this book review may contain some spoilers. And number two, we thank Vaishali Auntie from the Story Station or the Katam Raffle for gifting us this book. So, before I start, let me give a synopsis of the book. Pedro is curious about the life beyond his village. Even though he loves his father's cashew trees, his mother's curries, his loyal friends, and football fields, he desperately wants to be an explorer. But when his grand plan to escape turns topsy-turvy, he believes that he has set loose a chain of events which will put his entire village in danger. Who are these mysterious new people? Why are they blasting a big hole in the hills near the village? And what can he do to make things right? This is a story of Pedro and the Big Boom. And as listed in page 14 of this very book, explorers, coach boys we are, new worlds we shall see. Let's dive deep into this book and learn more about it. Beginning with the introduction of the story. Pedro and the Big Boom is a story written by Nandita Da Cunha about Pedro, aka a coach boy, and how he works to save his village from the wrath of miners who had suddenly trespassed on their land. The writing style is really heartwarming as it makes you feel that you're also part of this community trying to save your hometown or village. Now, a bit about the author. I couldn't find much for some reason, but this is how much I found. So, Nandita Da Cunha is a children's author who is based in Mumbai. She has won many awards, especially for the book Pedro and the Big Boom, which which has come in the 2023 Parag Honor, Honor Book List. And she also got the Indian Top Authors in the children's category for this book. Now, moving on to the main characters of the story. Of course, we have Pedro, the main character, the protagonist of the story. Of, and next up, we have the Coach Boys, who, who Pedro is a part of this group, and also some of his friends. Now, Pedro's parents, who basically referred to as Mai and Pai, and the miners, who are the villains of the story. This story is set in Ratagoan, Goa, which is a fictional village. What I like about this book is that it is set in a village and not in a town or city, where most of the books are set in. Now, the conflict of the story. Basically, the paragraph on screen is just a paragraph from the Sypnosis. So I'll just be giving what I thought was the conflict, the problem of the story. So the thing is that once Pedro was like planning to leave his village, miners came and it caused a lot of noise, pollution, and the conflict was that Pedro was irritated by this and he couldn't even leave. And the book is basically titled Pedro and the Big Boom. And boom here is referred to like his parents, his mother especially, who says that if you're going to do something wrong, then boom, one day God is going to give you a punishment. So basically, it's based on that. And he was scared to leave his town. And he thought that all the problems which was coming in his village was because of him. And after that, he somehow finds a way to save his village, which you have to read the book for. I can't just spoil the whole book, can I? Now, what I learned and want to share from this book. Firstly, we'll start with the favorite part of the story. The part where Pedro finds out about the dam and how it could have destroyed Ratnagon because he becomes a hero, which he deserves to be, after he learns from his mistakes and tries to solve his problem. One more thing, why this is my favorite part of the book is because this is where the problem gets solved. And the thing is that adults usually overlook things which children don't. And this book exactly shows that. This book also depicts the quote, be the change you wish to see in the world, as said by Mahatma Gandhi. Now, moving on to the lessons I picked up from the book. In this book, there were three lessons I noticed. Number one, we have to take care of our Mother Earth. It's a crucial problem nowadays with global temperature levels rising and air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution. Basically, we are literally neglecting our planet. This book showed the importance of taking care of our Earth. Now, lesson two is be adventurous, but not too much. What do I mean is that Pedro, as a coach boy, was really adventurous and he wanted to leave his village. That's like really adventurous. But the thing is that sometimes a bit of too much, a too much of a thing can be a bad thing. So if Pedro was not adventurous, obviously he wouldn't have saved the village. But too if he was like too much adventurous, like very adventurous, then he would have left the village to explore the towns and the cities, and then he wouldn't have saved his own village. And finally, always listen to your parents. This is an unspoken rule, and this book shows exactly that. Because if Pedro did not listen to his parents about not leaving the not like of planning to leave the village, he would have actually done that. But with his parents' guidance and support, he didn't. And that's why the story came to be. And now my rating, which is a new thing I've added in our book reviews. I rate this book a solid 4.5 because of its immersive storylines and the way it is written, the beautiful illustrations, and basically the whole plot of the story. I found this book really interesting, and it's a quite short read, as you can see. It's around, let me see, 65 pages. So it'll be a short and quick read for when you're bored. So, voice recording Smritee here. I just realized at the ending, my mic just gave up at the conclusion. So, let me just conclude, I guess. So, I thank you all for watching this video, this book review, and I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed watching. And I highly recommend this book. So if you're looking for a good short read, then this is for you. But this book is actually targeted for 7 to 15 years old, but adults have also enjoyed it thoroughly. See you in our next video, and let me just give credits to Shruti for creating this beautiful PPT you saw on screen. Bye friends, and see you next time.